Beginner Rebounding Cardio and Sculpt workout. In today's workout, you're going to want your rebounder. I am jumping on a Jumpsport 550 Pro. Grab your small deflated ball. Grab a set of light hand weights, 1, 2, or 3. Today I'm going to use my 2-pound toning balls. These make rebounding, sculpting, and toning really fun. So let's go ahead and get started. And let's just go ahead and let's just begin with the health bounce. My name is Angie, AngieFitnessTV. I've been teaching rebounding classes for 26 years and I'm so glad you're here. This is a level 1 beginner rebounding workout. So we're just holding the ball, small deflated ball, in between our inner thighs. We're pressing down into the mat. We have a slight bend in a knee, slight forward flexion. Shoulders set back, down and away from our ears. Now, many of you complain of calf and back tightness. So let's go through the proper foot mechanics and placement on the mat. Do not roll to the outside of your foot. Do not roll to the inside of your foot. This is supination when you're rolling to the outside of your foot, and it's pronation when you're rolling to the inside of your foot. I have a physical therapy degree background. Don't roll too far forward on your toes or too far back on your heels. Now everyone, we're pressing down into the mat. The work is in the press down into the mat. You do not have to take your heels off of the mat. Soft bend in the knee, hip, knees, toes, pointing forward, shoulders set back, down and away from our ears. Pressing down nice and equal between that right and that left leg. You have a natural core engagement. So when you're just holding the ball, it gives it that natural core engagement. Let's go. This workout is 20 minutes, start to finish. So this is the closed kinetic chain health bounce. Remember, this is a level 1 beginner workout. If you need to, hold on to your stability bar. Now, again, don't roll on the outside of your foot. Don't roll on the inside of your foot. Not too far forward, not too far back. Nice and equal. You can breathe into the deepest part of your lungs. Shoulders are not hiking up into your ears. Shoulders drop down, down, down. Remember, the work is in the press down, my friends. Now, if you want, begin to lift your heels. You're just lifting your heels. Now, I get it. Some of you are like, this is where my calves get tight. So do not lift your heels. Right now, we are activating our lymphatic system. We're waking up the connective tissue. We're waking up that digestive system. So our heels are coming off, only if you want. Now everyone, put your heels back on the mat. Press down into the mat for another 40 seconds. We're going to do some stretching. Now, some people will say my back hurts. It hurts in my shoulders. So make sure you're not rounding forward like this, or you're not hyperextending like this. Again, pressing down nice and equal between that right and left leg. If you find yourself rolling in on your feet or rolling out, wear a good pair of tennis shoes. Slight bend in the knee, slight bend in the hips. And you're just pressing down nice and equal. Very important you get these foundational moves down before you move forward. Give your body time to acclimate. Okay, we're going to put this ball down and we're just going to begin holding on. We're starting that rotation. If I move too fast, slow it down. Remember, this is a beginner level 1 rebounding class. Breathing into the deepest part of the lungs. Arms up, right here, reaching up. So remember, a lot of you say, oh, Angie, my calves, my back, my shoulders, they get so tight. We're dynamically warming up and moving our body. We are on an unsteady, unstable surface. So right here, you have a natural core activation, because if you didn't, you just fall forward. Now, arms forward. Take the left and the right hip. Begin with the rotation. Can you feel your back beginning to loosen and open up? You should. So you're rotating the left hip and the right hip. You're reaching those arms nice and long. You're going to feel so energized, so good, so stretched after class. Breathe into the deepest part of the lungs. You want to keep the oxygen in these muscles. All right, so now we're just going to step one heel back, forward, one heel back. Now you're going to feel that beautiful calf stretch. So just hold it for a second. So the heel is touching the mat. Again, a lot of you are like, my calves burn. They just burn. They're not used to this jumping. So let's acclimate them nice. And so look how that heel comes down. Hold on to your stability bar if you need to, right? You need to get yourself used to rebounding. You got to get that connective tissue used to rebounding. Trust me, you don't want to go just jumping gung-ho on this rebounder, beginners. I don't care if you're a triathlete. I really don't. I'm in the best shape of my life. And when I started rebounding, I started with the fundamentals, just like I'm teaching you. You want to acclimate your body. All right, now we're just going to take it right here. We're going to start that weight shifting side to side. Again, rebounding, the work is not when your feet come off the rebounder. It is in the press down. So if I'm a level 1 beginner, I am not going to start jumping gung-ho. I'm just going to start. I'm going to see where my body's taking me in this weight shifting, the side to side weight shifting. Hold on to the stability bar. Rebounding is a great way to improve your balance and your coordination. All right? So if you find you're like, whoa, wobbly, that's okay. Hold on to your stability bar. Do what you need to do. Beautiful. Now let's just begin to press wide. Your knees are tracking over your second or third toe. Your heels are on the mat. You're in a little squat. And we're pressing down into the mat. Our feet are not coming off the mat. I'm just moving your body in different directions on this unstable trampoline surface. So you can begin to see how your body is adapting and how it responds on this rebounder. It does not, so again, your knees are not falling forward. Knees are tracking to the back of the room, pressing down nice and equal between that right and that left leg. Press down. You're in a little squat. Soft bend in the knees. You're hinging forward from the hips. Now, shoulders are always set back, down and away from our ears. Again, foot placement. You're not rolling on the inside of your foot. You're not rolling on the outside of your foot. Your knees track over the second and third toe. Knees are coming to the back of the room. Don't let your knees cave in. So you're pressing down nice and equal between that right and that left leg. So you don't want to put more weight on one side and less on the other. You're going to create muscle imbalance. Right now we're trying to create muscle balance. Nice and equal. Press down. All right, good job. You're just going to take it back in the center. Now we're going to just march wide. We're going to see how this feels. You're weight shifting. Look, core activation, balance, pressing down, get low from the side. Press down. That's where all the work takes place. When your feet leave the mat, when both feet leave the mat, there's no work. Right here, this is the weight bearing, is in the press down. Okay, are you guys ready to grab your light hand weights? Now, when you get off the rebounder surface, one foot and then the other. Okay, here we go with some toning. You don't need level 1. You can just use your own body weight. We're going to just begin to turn. I have 2-pound toning balls. If you're going to continue to do my classes, I'm going to recommend you buy a pair of light hand weights or these toning balls. Oh, my voice. I am not sick. I'm coming off this what seems to be like 4-week snotty nose and cough, but I'm not sick. It's just a little mucusy. I know, you didn't need to know that. Okay, let's take our arms up. Now level 1, we're just going to the front of the room right here. Your timing. And we're weight shifting side to side. Beautiful sculpting and toning using these toning balls. You're coming to the front corner of the room. Just reaching to the front corner of the room and your weight shifting side to side. This is where the balance and the coordination comes in. A lot of you are just getting used to balancing and coordination on this rebounder surface. If I move too fast, you would absolutely slow it down and you're gonna go at your own pace. Now we're gonna just keep the weight shifting. We're gonna take the light hand weights and we're gonna press to the ground. Good job. Remember, you are strong, you are fit, you are powerful. This is a level 1 beginner workout. So you can adapt, you can modify, you can slow it down, go at your own pace. Now, if I needed to modify, look how slow I'm going. You don't have to go as fast as I'm going. You got to listen to your body. All right, here we go. Let's do heels. Now, holding your weights, we're going to come out and in. Your timing. Yep. You don't have to have any weights. Just do the arm movements. Right here. Oh, you guys are going to absolutely love these toning balls if you get them. Now, my toning balls are 2 pounds. I also have light hand weights and I have egg weights. So, push it. So, out, elbows into your side. Out, elbows into your side. Yes, you're saying, Angie, I'm burning. So, level 1, when you burn the upper body, keep the heels, shake it off, and then when you're ready, you just come back. Yeah. So you take that break when you need to, always listening to your body. Each workout, we get stronger and stronger. Now, we're keeping the heels. We're just lifting one arm up to the ceiling and down, starting to work the back. Right now, as you can tell with the toning balls, I am working on that upper body strength. Now again, we're not going to beat just 60 seconds each move. So you get to go fast or as slow as you want to go, okay? So arms do not come behind the ears. Why? That puts too much pressure on the rotator cuff muscles. So arms do not come behind your ears. Can you do that? Make sure. You don't want to put so much pressure on that rotator cuff. Now, some of you may only be able to lift your arm to here. That's okay. Just lift your arm wherever you can. Your shoulder has 180 degrees range of motion, and I get some of us don't have that. All right, now let's just go into toe taps right here. Let's take our elbows out to the side. Now again, you get to decide. This is it. Elbows come in and out. In and out. Now, if you can only do a couple and then you need to take a break, only do a couple and take a break. Remember, this is level 1 beginner. I'm not expecting you to go gung-ho. You know, you're building up. You're new. You're beginning. That's okay. That's why we're here together. You're going to focus on what you can do, and that's all. You're here to discover what your body can do. Each and every workout, you're here to get stronger while listening to your body, while modifying. Take it down. Keep the toe taps out to the side. Beautiful job. Your timing. Now, anytime you need a break, you're just going to shake it out. You're going to stay with legs just like this. You're going to come back. Many of you are not used to doing lightweight strength training on a rebounder, unsteady, unstable surface. Great for balance, great for coordination, and great for bone health, right? Good job. Again, it's fast or it's slow. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, now we're just gonna rotate back and rotate forward. You're just taking that left leg back, weight shifting back. Remember, a lot of rebounding. You have a lot of weight shifting. So let's get our body used to the weight shifting. We're just holding our weights. We're not doing anything with our weights, just weight shifting. That's what I want. So you're weight shifting to the back of the room and then forward. Hold on to your bar if you need to. All right, let's weight shift back with that right leg. Just begin to weight shift and then take it forward. So you weight shift, take it forward. Really want you to weight shift on that back leg, and then forward. Your timing. This is going to help us as you progress in your rebounding routine. I want you to get used to just low intensity weight shifting before we take it up. Look, this is an up. You got to be doing this first and stable before we take it up into level 2, which is intermediate, right? All right, take it center. Now, let's just walk. Let's just walk. Remember, pressing down, we're just holding our weights. We're just holding the weights. Chest tall and proud. Shoulders are not hiking up into the ears. Just pressing down. Breathe into the deepest part of the lungs. Oxygenating all these muscles. Now what I want you to do is we are going to put our lightweight hand weights up if you have them. Remember, step 1 foot down. Nice and gentle. Grab your small deflated ball. Put it in between your inner thighs. And we're going to just finish with that beautiful health bounce. Okay. Pressing down into the mat. Slight bend in your knees and hips. Natural core activation. Shoulders set back, down and away from our ears. All right, you guys. 20 minutes. What did we go through today? I showed you the proper form when you're health bouncing, all the way from your feet, ankles, knees, hips, core, and shoulders. We're continuing to breathe into the deepest part of the lungs, and we always continue to oxygenate our body on a cellular level. Now, we also did rotational movements, moving our body. We did stretching, and we did low intensity weight shifting, right? So this is a great foundational 20-minute program. Again, we're not squeezing this deflated ball. It's about 50% deflated from a full ball. So somebody had a question and they go, question mark, deflated? Yes, it's about 50 to 60% deflated from a full ball. Beautiful job. All right, pressing down into the mat. Nice and equal between that right and that left leg. Get the foundations down so when you start with me on a level 2 intermediate, you are ready to go. And learning to weight shift properly is a huge, huge part of it. And landing your feet is a huge part of it. Always remember the work is in the press down. Let's stop that. Put it down just in case you have extra tight calves. I want to just take one foot, heel down. A lot of you, chest tall and proud. You're never rounding forward. Just finishing with a little bit extra calf stretch, because that's where most people say. And let's go ahead and do that other leg, always holding onto your stability bar. It has been such a pleasure being with you today. I've been teaching rebounding classes 26 years. I have a physical therapy background, massage therapy, group fitness, personal training, Pilates, yoga, functional movement, TRX, resistible, you name it. I've been in the industry 26 years. All right, we're going to step one foot off. This is how you get off nice and safe. Step one foot off. Clear, your space is clear. Other foot, deep breath in. Beautiful inhalation. And exhalation. One more time, my friend. Beautiful inhalation. And exhalation. Shoulders set down and away from our ears. Now, I have a rebounding group, 36,000 members strong. It is called Rebounding for Health and Fitness on Facebook. It is a private group. This is an all-inclusive rebounding group. It does not matter what rebounder you have, spring-loaded or bungee. My workouts are all inclusive. Let me repeat that. My workouts are all inclusive. You guys, I own the Bellicon, I own the Jumpsport 350, 550, I own Leaps and Rebounds, I own Becan. I'm getting ready to get an Acon. So this is an all-inclusive rebounding group. It has been such a pleasure teaching level 1 beginner rebounding class to you. Until next time.